By 2050, most of the world's population will reside in cities due to the rapid growth of the urban population caused by a massive transition from rural to urban life. This transition, commonly known as urbanization, tends to happen as interest of city life has increased. More decent public facilities are available in cities as a center of commerce, a place of hope and opportunity. However, sometimes this growth, especially in developing countries, can be a setback with improper urban planning. It can generate or create worse problems such as pollution, inequality, disease, lack of affordable housing, and vulnerability to disasters. When we think about the Asia-Pacific region, much of it rings true. Representing 4.9 billion people, urbanization is happening fast. And while COVID-19 recovery is underway, the region is still being faced by the effects of climate change, leading to double burdens. Therefore, with many low-lying coastal cities and rising urban populations, the region is on the front lines of reducing existing risk to disasters and hazards and to strengthen resilience. In fact, UNESCAP recorded over 19 million people displaced by natural hazards in the Asia-Pacific in 2019, accounting around 3/4 of the global total. Indeed, Asia-Pacific cities are notably prone and highly exposed, both due to geographical characteristics such as earthquake and more climate-induced adversities such as rising sea levels, more frequent floods, storms and landslides, escalating heat waves, and droughts. On the positive side, the Asia-Pacific region can actually be pioneers in upholding effective disaster risk reduction in the aim of creating a resilient society so that people can live a resilient, safe, and meaningful life. And local governments, as the closest institution to society, plays an instrumental role in making this happen. However, they need guidance and support from all stakeholders, especially national-level entities. This is where MCR2030, or Making Cities Resilient, comes in. It is a place where cities can find guidance, support to enhance understanding on disaster risk reduction and resilience, to improve strategic planning, and to take actions and progress along the resilience roadmap. Ultimately, the goal of MCR2030 is to ensure cities become inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable by 2030, contributing directly to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goal 11. MCR 2030 aims to provide a roadmap of improving local resilience for local governments by 2030 and is also a global partnership of actors with expertise in urban resilience, disaster risk reduction, climate change, and the SDGs. Cities can join via a dashboard that is used to connect cities with one another, as well as partners that can provide tools, access to knowledge that are mapped along the 3-stage resilience roadmap. This will make it easier for cities to access, understand immediate next steps, and take actions to progress. As an Asia-Pacific Local Governments Association, UCLG ASPAC, in cooperation with UNDRR, is assisting the implementation of MCR 2030 by providing high-level inputs for improved disaster risk reduction and engaging city mayors and officials, as well as knowledge-sharing sessions on lessons learned and disaster risk reduction policy frameworks at the regional level. In fact, according to the ASPAC member database, there are 52 out of 122 cities or direct members that have integrated the Sendai framework into their local development plans. UCLG ASPAC will ensure that local governments' voices are heard in these unprecedented times, as cities must adhere to a bold, new vision of the future.
We know that the cities face multiple hazards that threaten the social and economic development, and this includes storms, floods, heat waves, earthquakes, and of course this global pandemic that we are having today.
Resilience building is a long-term progress, and cities should start to invest on resilience to ensure that cities are a safe place for everyone. To join the dashboard, create an account using preventionweb.net and follow these steps. Creating livable cities and urban centers to improve quality of life is core to UCLG ASPAC's vision and mission, and this requires multi-stakeholder collaboration and commitments. That way, resilience is guaranteed, and services provided to citizens can support better post-disaster recovery. Let's join the MCR2030 dashboard along with other 4,350 cities around the world. Let's join hands and be resilient together.